just having. I just started my live like 35 minutes ago, and my mom called me like right at the beginning, and like after that, it's like my app kept closing like every 2 or 3 minutes. So I'm gonna wait a few minutes. Obviously, like you can go watch part one of this live, but we are talking about people that got pressed about how some Mexicans eat their pizza, or just about eating pizza in general. Like they're specifically pressed about like Valentina and ketchup on pizza. So oh geez. So yeah, so we're going through these comments from a post that I put on Facebook on Sunday because we had pizza, and I asked people. Wow. I asked people if they were Team Valentina or Team Ketchup for their pizza, or if they used something else. And man, so many people just got so, like, they took it so personally. And so, yeah. And it was just, honestly, like, it was kind of funny just to watch, like, all these comments just pour in of, like, people getting pressed over, like, food, like, that upset over food. Um, at the same time I get it, but it's like, wow, like really, like over pizza. But I mean, I at the same time I get it. But this post, as I was saying in my last live, has over 700 comments, 706 to be exact. And that includes our responses to people, and it has 240 like likes or loves, reactions. Anyways, so I'm going to wait for some more people to get in here, and then we'll continue on. Pero sí, pero para mí, mira, si estamos comiendo nuestra comida en la manera que nos gusta, eso es la cosa más importante, ¿verdad? Esa es la cosa más importante. Oh, y mañana vamos a Oaxaca. Because I have to do that movie thing. I feel so blessed. I feel so honored to have this opportunity. I'm really excited. So I'm just praying we have an awesome time in Oaxaca for the little bit of time we'll be there right now. Hola, Richard, ¿cómo estás? Okay. So, como estaba diciendo, para la gente, buenas noches a todos, buenas noches, buenas noches. Estamos hablando de comentarios en un post, en mi post de Facebook, que a donde estaba preguntaron a la gente si quieren comer su pizza con Valentina, ketchup, capsu, o otra cosa. Y muchas personas dejen comentarios porque ellos estaban bien enojados con sobre la pizza con Valentina o con capsu o ketchup. Like, so many people got pressed. Okay. So vamos a continuar. Si quieres, tú puedes ir, o puedes ir para ver el primer parte de este live. Hola, Ramiro, Ramiro, Texas, soy de Texas. Híjole. Pero mira, vamos a continuar. Yo tenía que hacer otro live. Yo hice este live porque tú puedes ir a mirar el primer parte del live. Porque yo tenía muchos problemas, disculpe, con mi app de YouTube. Estaba cerrando muchas veces y por eso yo terminé este live y empezó espero para no tener muchos problemas. Pero mira, okay. So, solo para, like, kind of like, to do like a recap. Unos comentarios que yo recibí están así. He's using Valentina on everything because you don't have any salsas made. Okay. Just as, yeah. I've been doing ketchup too, or like I put ranch, chipotle ranch, marinara, garlic butter, Worcestershire, salsa Maggi. So in me post, like I said, and for my post I said, the original text was something like, Something I realized having a Mexican husband is that Mexicans use salsa Valentina for almost everything. Like, are you guys team Valentina or team ketchup, or do you use something else? But we did change it to say something different. Because a lot of people were like pressed, like, oh, not all of us Mexicans use that. Like, most of us Mexicans don't even use salsa Valentina. And I'm like, I know that's a lie because I know it's very widely used. So we ended up changing the wording a little bit after receiving like hundreds of comments about it. Like, people, like I said, people got pressed. So, por ejemplo, like, alguien dijo que, oh, él, mi esposo, no estaba usando Valentina, o estaba usando Valentina en todo, porque tú no tienes, ¿cómo se dice? What did we say? Salsas caseras, sorry, caseras. And I was like, don't worry, I can make like any salsa. I can make any salsa you're talking about. Yo puedo hacer cualquier salsa. Pero sí, y yo puedo hacer cualquier salsa. No hay problema. Alguien dice, who the hell puts ketchup on their pizza or Valentina? Como, ¿quién usa ketchup o Valentina en su pizza, pero como de una manera grosero? Alguien dice, yo no creo que él, mi esposo, no es mexicano, porque los mexicanos reales no usan Valentina en todo. De verdad, no usamos esa basura muy frecuente. Usamos salsa real. So he said, I don't think he's Mexican. Real Mexicans don't put Valentina on everything. In fact, we barely use that trash. He did use another word. We make real salsa. So anyways, vamos a continuar con esos comentarios. Muchas gracias. Hola, Evan. Sí, muchachos, por favor, no olvides a dejar sus likes. This guy was really funny. He said, Valentina is for cleaning jewelry. A real authentic Mexican delight is huichol. I've never tried that one, but I'll have to try it. But then we just kind of joked about like Valentina after that. Let me see. Oh, ketchup on pizza. Ew. Capsule in pizza. Qué asco. En alguien responderá a esa persona. Es normal en México. Pero también el sabor es diferente aquí en México que en los Estados Unidos. Yo pregunté a la persona, ¿has probado? Sí, has probado para ver. Alguien dice, Valentina es the Mexican ketchup, es el capsule de México. Alguien dice, usamos los dos. Alguien dice con chimichurri es muy rico. Varias personas dicen con chimichurri es muy rico. Pero nunca he probado con chimichurri.
From Little Caesar? Remember, like, the thing that was red? It looked like a wrench?
Oh, yeah. That was chimichurri sauce?
Similar to that.
Oh. I never tried it, though. Unas personas dicen salsa de habanero. Muchas personas dicen cholula o tapatío. Alguien dice, deberías hacer salsa verde. Y sí, nos gustamos salsa verde. Pero también, to like each their own. You can enjoy however you want. Someone said mixing the two. To mix the two and use it. Someone said the ketchup here bothers me. I was like, yeah, it's not for everyone. Sí, es la verdad, Richard. Cada persona tiene sus gustos y sus disgustos. Y mira, para mí, para comida, si tú estás disfrutando tu comida en la manera que tú gustes, pues eso es lo más importante. Esa es la cosa más importante. Sorry, there's a fly in here, and it's like really annoying me. That one I already talked about. Hold on, the comments are still loading. One day if I get to meet you guys, I'll share with you some salsa de chile de guajes. It's a very traditional sauce and OMG does it. I would love to try that. Salsa de chile de guajes. I don't think I've tried that.
Maybe it's like the pastetes en salsa de Oaxaca. I don't know if it's the same, pero. Salsa de Oaxaca.
Oh, this one was one of my favorites, guys. Este era uno de mis favoritos. So, is he afraid of real chili? Él tiene miedo de chiles reales. Y mi esposo, yo digo, ¿quién tiene miedo? ¿Mi esposo? Él no, él es de Oaxaca y él come salsa macha, habanero, salsa de chapulines. Y también él puso salsa en sus chiles, como sus jalapeños y algo así. Oh, really? I would love to try it someday. It sounds good. Y él dice, pues él está comiendo Valentina y eso no es tan picante. Los niños usan esto en sus chicharrones. Y yo digo, pero ¿quién dice que él está comiendo esas cosas con Valentina porque es picante o no? Él le gusta el sabor de Valentina con unas cosas, pero él puede comer cosas más picantes. Y mi esposo dice miedo al chile, depende de qué. Oh, no, no voy a decir eso. Miedo de chile, ese tipo de chile no. No, a ver. O si la Valentina me la tomó como agua, amigo, pero si es para mis tacos mole, tráeme una buena salsa roja, salsa macho, chilaquiles con mi chile al lado. So, yeah, whatever. He was saying, like, oh, I can handle, like, way, like, spicier stuff. Someone said, why are people putting sauces on their pizza? Just get it with extra pizza sauce. Or just get the pizza with extra sauce. I was like, it's not the same, my friend. He's like, and then he's like, agreed, it's the best. And I'm like, maybe for you, but I think we can all just agree that we just eat it the way we like, and that's what matters. Someone said, oh, this girl was trying to, like, mess with me. She was, like, just trying to be, like, funny. She was like, hi, Valentina, want to eat chips and a whole bottle of myself at the office. Yeah, it's very common to use, like, es muy común para usar en las papas, palomitas, a veces fruta, pizza, ¿qué más? Otros snacks, Maruchan, chicharrones, algo así. So someone said, se dice catsup, o capsu, or whatever. Pero sí, solo los verdaderos mexicanos entienden la cosa, o pizza con ketchup. Pero sí, ya, let's see, there were some other ones. Another person saying Cholula. Someone said, like, oh, I don't think they necessarily use it on everything. And I was like, oh, no, yo sabía que ellos no usan para todas las cosas. Pero es muy común. Es muy común. Okay, I'm getting hungry with this live. I know everybody's getting hungry, right? I'm gonna end it in a little bit too, so I'm trying to, like, find these other comments, because, I mean, man, people got so mad. They got so pressed. Oh, I meant to ask you, babe. Auto dubbing on the live so people can use choose their own language, or, like, once it uploads, like, is that something? Is that, like, not a feature I have access to right now? I want to check. Yeah, I want to check, because, like, when I'm not talking in Spanish, like, I want people to at least be able to, like, understand.
Whatever you speak in Spanish is going to translate to English.
No, well, yeah, I like either way, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is the translation should automatically come up, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, a ver. Alguien dice, we put Valentina to improve the food flavor when it tastes bad. If something tastes bad, just add Valentina and the experience will change. So your food may be bad. And I was like, so él dice, usamos Valentina para mejorar el sabor de la comida cuando la comida sabe mal. So es posible que tu comida es mal.
I don't remember watching it.
It's the one I replied to. And I was like, eso no es necesariamente la verdad. Es que, like, that's not necessarily true. Unas personas usan para poner un sabor más picante porque también le gusta el sabor, pero no porque la comida está mal. Pero, and I said, like, oh, this pizza is actually, like, really good and stuff like that. And I could eat it plain, but... y también dice, también yo vivo en Oaxaca y Oaxaca tiene una de las gastronomías más mejor del mundo. Entonces, hola Luis, ¿cómo estás? Hola, saludos hasta Ecuador. Let's see. Someone said, who the hell puts ketchup on pizza? Hot sauce, hot peppers, garlic powder, even honey, but freaking ketchup?
Honey.
Yeah, no. Apparently,
no.
no. But well, yeah, maybe that. But no, apparently somewhere in the States, I forget where, it's like a thing. They call it mountain pie. They put honey on it, and I would have never thought that. And I told him, well, it's a thing here in some parts of Mexico. It can mainly be for kids. Pero it's a thing and it's good. So like es normal aquí en México, especialmente para los niños, pero es bueno. It's like it tastes good. Oh, alguien dice definitely not ketchup. Y también like he put like the vomiting emoji como un emoji de vomito. Definitivamente no ketchup. And I was like, have you ever tried it? Oh wait, someone replied. Oh, but then I said, have you ever tried it? And I just saw his reply. On pizza, never. I'll tell you what, I'll give it a try next time, vale? I'm gonna say just once, bro, just once. Just one bite, you don't have to do the whole thing. Okay. Alguien dice, OMG, eso es... ¡Ay! Alguien dice, OMG, eso es pizza Mexico Pizza 101. And I was like, yeah, definitely. Let me see, hold on. Okay, let's see, what else? Oh, why does this keep coming up? Why am I getting that? Oh, I know why I'm getting it. It keeps trying to get me to answer this survey. Hola, Aquileo, ¿cómo estás? Saludos, saludos. So negative people have sauces are just to make everything better for yourself. That's it, we do. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, so many people just came in, it's like flying into the comments, like super upset, super pressed, like super heated about it all. And I'm just like, guys, it's just pizza. Like, and that's the thing. It's like some people were just like, oh, I don't prefer either. I prefer this. Or I eat mine with this. And it's like, okay, that's great. Thank you for answering my question and letting me know. Like, because it's like these other people, it's like, okay, but like, I'm not asking like if you think it's gross or not. I'm asking like, do you do it? If not, what do you use? But it's like people like took it as the opportunity to be like, which again doesn't bother me because it was kind of funny reading all these. Actually, it was really funny reading all these. But it was just like, but it's like, it just shows how hard it is for some people to not get pressed over something so little and just leave like a simple comment. You know what I mean? It was, I don't know. And someone was like, this seems like rage bait. And I'm like, I promise you it's not. I genuinely just want to know. But like, I didn't realize people were going to get like this upset about it. Like, I don't know. But after like going through all the comments, it was just kind of funny reading some of them. Because I was like, oh my gosh, like, you guys like literally just couldn't just come in here and just be like, oh, I don't use either like this. Which was, I was like, they had to like get upset. Alguien dice, Valentina en todo o con todo menos cereal. Alguien dice, ay, Dios mío, no ketchup. Yo digo, hay más de una manera para disfrutar un pizza. But yes, Richard, yeah, as long as you're enjoying your food the way you like it, that's what you gotta do. Hola Taria, ¿cómo estás? Hola Adrián. It's really good to see how meals can change when they travel around. Yes, and Richard, that was the other thing. Like, I made a point, like, on so many comments. Like, I left like, okay, but imagine like Italians like coming to the United States and seeing how people eat pizza there. Some of them would probably be like, that is disgusting, and someone would probably be like, let me try it. Oh, this is good. And the guy who was credited with, or the guy who opened, like, I guess the first like official like franchise or what, like, it opened, like, I guess like the first like official like pizzeria like in New York or something. He's Italian, and he mixed traditional Neapolitan styles of like making pizza with like stuff from like New York to make it more appealing to people. And he like and that's where like the New York style pizza came from and stuff like that. But it's like, if you think about it, any food that comes from a certain culture, whenever it gets taken to another part of the world, it's going to get adapted to the tastes of the locals of that country. So that way it'll be more appealing to them and they'll want to eat it. Por ejemplo, like, they're a Japanese sushi chef in Canada. So there's some debate as to like where the California roll originated and who's credited with it, but most people credit a Japanese sushi chef from Vancouver who lived in Vancouver. I don't know if he was born there, if he immigrated there. And this was like back in the 70s, I think. Many credit him with creating the California roll because he wanted to introduce it it's kind of like an inside out sushi roll, and he wanted, hola Ezekiel, hola and hola flaquito, and he made it that way so to attract more people. Another Japanese sushi chef, she was living in Philly, and she introduced the Philadelphia roll after seeing like a certain type of bagel with cream cheese or something that was like really popular, so she wanted to make it appealing to the people of like Philly. So esa es la cosa. Estaba diciendo que la comida de cualquier cultura, cuando alguien trae esta comida a otro país, la comida va a cambiar ¿cómo se dice? Va a cambiar un poquito ¿para qué?
El gusto.
Para el gusto de los locales de este país. And that's the thing about food, and I made that point like in so many responses and stuff like that. Oh, muchas gracias por su apoyo, muchachos. Por favor, no olviden dejar sus likes, porfis. Pero hola Richard. Pero sí, like, it's so crazy, and that's the point I made. It's like any time, almost 90, like majority of the time that a food is taken from another country, from one country and brought to another, it's going to change. It's going to change, because like, girl, I have to thank my students. Really love me. Okay, bye, Richard. Thank you for being here. I'll see you soon, friend. I'll be doing lives from Oaxaca for the next couple days. But yeah, I hope to see you in there. But take care, friend. Oh, muchas gracias, Ezequiel. De verdad, mi español no es tan perfecto. Pero estoy practicando cada día. Pero sí, esa es la cosa de comida. Like, pretty much almost any time a food was taken from its original country and goes to another country, it's going to change, like, at least a little bit. Oh, gracias, Taria. What did I have for dinner? What did we have for dinner? It was
rollos de pollo con jamón en salsa de chipotle.
Ajá, eso. Rollos de pollo con jamón en salsa de chipotle. Normalmente, like, they have like cheese in them too, but this time we didn't do cheese. But it's like one of my husband's like most favorite like dishes, and so it was good. And we had it with rice, and it was good. You had I mean, hey, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches slap. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches hit so hard. It's perfectly understandable. Yeah, I've like been trying to learn Spanish for like, or like speak fluently for like the longest time. I don't know. I just have, I guess, a problem with learning Spanish. I'm assuming that means I'm gonna have problems learning other languages, but I hope not. I don't know. But anyways, let's see some other comments, guys. Okay, like, todos esos comentarios son de un post que yo subí en mi Facebook de sobre de pizza con salsa Valentina o con ketchup, y no manches, muchas personas se enojaron por esto y dice, ew, qué asco, ¿no? Like, muchas cosas, no manches, y yo digo, wow, solo sobre un rebanada de pizza con Valentina o con ketchup. Let's see. Someone said, I like pizza flavored pizza. Me gusta el pizza que sabe como pizza. Yo digo, ah, qué rico. Como. Someone said I put real salsa in it. Yo uso salsa real. Y yo también hicimos salsas reales como macha, roja, verde, cacahuate, chapulines, molcajete, etcétera, pero nunca pensamos de usar esos tipos de salsa en pizza. A ver, ¿qué más? This one was funny. It said, neither. This ain't Oklahoma. I use chili piquin or crushed red pepper. I was like, well, I'm from Texas, so I don't know how they do it in Oklahoma. But what do you mean? My husband's from Oaxaca. We live in Oaxaca, and I've seen New Mexicans eating it with Valentina. I was like, so what do you mean? And then he was like, and then we just had like a nice conversation from there. But yeah, it was like kind of funny. Someone said never ketchup, never. Tons of Valentina, MSG, fresh ground peppercorns. Do you know tapatio sauce isn't generally found in Mexico? And I was like, I did not know that. Pero yeah. Team Botanera hot sauce. Alguien dice, OMG, you're gonna hate me. Me vas a odiar vas a ayudarme por a pizza. Y also Worcestershire, ketchup, Valentina, ranch y chile seco. Worcestershire es salsa inglesa, capsu, Valentina, ranch y chile seco. Y yo digo, no manches, pero eso es rico. Déjame ver. Oh, alguien dice ranch con Valentina. Oh, y alguien dice que ella usa miel en su pizza y se llama mountain pie. And I've never tried that before. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, honey? I was like, what y'all doing? And I was like, I'm gonna have to try this. Alguien dice, ninguno. Yo no entiendo ketchup en pizza, pero a mí me gusta ranch. And I was like, sí. And then alguien dice ketchup on pizza y ellos pusen meme. Luego pusen meme y dice vergüenza, like shame or something like that. Alguien dice, who in the right mind uses ketchup for pizza? Como quien en la mente sana usan ketchup para pizza, y yo respondo, yo, LOL. Ok. Comentario dice, I am Mexican and I don't use that, only on snacks every now and then. I prefer real salsa made at home. It ruins good food. It's made for snacks and street food. But hey, if you like it, go for it. Mexico has way too much delicious descarmi to waste it on that poo emoji. So, anyways, oh, he said, then I said, well, obviously I know, like, not all, so dice que soy mexicano y yo no uso esto solo en mis snacks a veces, pero yo prefiero salsa real, pero Valentino es malo en comida buena, pero ya, o alguien dice, no real Mexican uses Valentina except maybe on popcorn. No mexicano real usa Valentina excepto en sus palomitas. Y yo dije, en serio, mi esposo es de Oaxaca y él usó Valentina. Alguien dice ketchup on pizza, blasphemy. Yo digo, en México no. Not in Mexico. Oh. This one was one of my favorites, guys. Ketchup, yes. I just ate my pizza with Valentina ketchup. Hey! Little Caesar from Mexico or the USA? Like, como la pizza, Little Caesars? Es Luis y Ellen Guzmán. Porque es una página que yo tengo con mi esposo. Ok. Este comentario era uno de mis favoritos. Ok. A ver. A real Mexican expects homemade food after work, not pizza. Un mexicano real expectó ¿cómo se dice? A ver, mi amor. Espérame. Pero yeah, yeah, a lot of Mexicans use a lot of Valentina. So when they said like, oh, Mexicans don't even use Valentina, I was like, are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, ¿cómo se dice? A real Mexican expects homemade food after work, not pizza? Like homemade food?
No, como un mexicano verdadero, espera recibir comida
hecha en casa. Hecha en casa después de su trabajo, no pizza. Y yo digo, disculpe, porque eso fue domingo. Y yo digo, disculpe si tú tienes que trabajar el domingo, amigo. Aquí nosotros no trabajamos domingo. Pero porque fue domingo, señor macho, like, you know, whatever. Normalmente no cocinamos, pero mañana voy a hacer mi papi chulo unos enfrijoladas y voy a subir un foto y tú puedes dar un like. So I said, like, sorry, if you have to work on Sundays, my friend, we don't work on Sundays, but since it's Sunday, and I called him, like, Mr. Macho Man, like, we don't usually cook, because I was like, that was, like, a very, like, macho, like, thing to say. But tomorrow I'll make my papi chulo some enfrijoladas, and I'll post a picture so you can give it a like. So, yeah. Anyways, homemade food, yeah. Sí, así. Sí, Taria, no manches, la gasolina. Pues también unas otras cosas creo que también. Pero mira, también alguien dice, this makes Italianos cry. Like, los italianos están llorando por eso. Y yo digo, are you Italian? I was like, my dad is Italian, and he enjoyed pizza, the non-traditional, and he has enjoyed pizza the non-traditional Italian way, and I asked him about this, and he's not crying. But if they're crying about this, then they're probably crying about New York and Chicago style pizza as well. And he said, my grandmother was Northern Italian. I lived in a very Italian community, Italian mass, etc., pizzerias and whatnot. So that's my lived experience. Good for you. And I was like, okay, good for you. That's awesome. My grandpa grew up in a very Italian community in the States after his family immigrated. They had Italian mass, kept food traditional, etc. The same with my dad. He was around a lot of Italians, saw how his grandparents cooked, etc. Their lived experience. Any Italian that wants to laugh, let them laugh. Or cry, or, whatever. It's just like how Mexicans probably laugh at the Mexican food gringos eat when it's mostly Tex-Mex, but we're all free to enjoy our food how we want. My Italian grandparents also enjoyed good food, but they also believe that you should enjoy food the way you like it. So yeah, it's beautiful when you have supportive people in your life, LOL. Pero yeah, so if we... Oh. Y luego esa muchacha dejó un comentario que dice en contenido de like poop emoji. And then she put like this like really ugly like meme like of something like chewing. It's like really, we responded to her, but yeah, she didn't respond back after that. But anyways, alguien dice los dos. Siguiente pregunta. Alguien dice definitely not on pizza. Alguien dice ninguno, neither. Olive oil like it's meant to be. Ninguno. Yo uso aceite de oliva. Porque es like more traditional. And I was like, pues, hey, mira, todos podemos Todos nosotros podemos disfrutar nuestra comida en la manera que nos gustan. Hola Gir, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Estoy bien. Neither one are you kidding me. Crushed red pepper, like in all caps. And I was like, pero I don't kid since I'm not a comedian. And yes, red pepper is good. My husband puts it on his pizza. This woman was funny. She said, OMG, ketchup on a pizza is abomination in my opinion, but my husband and 4 Mexican-born children all do it, but I just can't. And I was like, girl, that's totally fine. Like, she was funny. Oh, oh my gosh. This one turned into like a whole conversation, like multiple replies and everything, like back and forth and everything, like literally like over 30, like 35 comments, like just from this one comment. He's like, who the hell puts ketchup on their pizza or Valentina? And then like people were like, it was just a whole thing. But yeah, it was like a whole thing. I'm not even gonna go through all those comments. It's just too many. I already went to the one that said, I don't think he's Mexican. Real Mexicans don't put Valentina on everything. In fact, we barely use that. We make real salsa. I already went through that one. And like we said, oh, like, well, my husband's from Oaxaca, so he can show you his birth certificate if you like. But we make like all the different types of salsas, like whatever you name it, we can make it. But yeah, wow, some of these comments I'm just now seeing for the first time, and I never saw them like the other day, like when we posted this, because like the notifications like wouldn't load. I can't imagine putting ketchup on anything. I was like, that's okay, it's not for everyone, I get it. That one was the one who could put ketchup on pizza. This is like 5 hours ago. You don't crave pizza if you never grew up on it. And I was like, this isn't about.
What was that?
I was like, what?
Oh. Does it make sense? Make sense or what?
I was like, well, this isn't about craving pizza. It's about how you like to eat your pizza.
Yeah, because I was not sure what he was talking about.
That doesn't make any sense. Pero yeah. Oh, this is what, okay, hold on. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Jair, la clima aquí está muy bueno ahorita, es muy bueno ahorita. It's not too bad. We've gotten quite a bit of rain, like the last couple weeks, so yeah. Sí, muchas gracias. ¿Y tú cómo estás, Jair? Hola, Cornelo. Hola. Estoy bien. ¿Tú cómo estás? Okay, wait. Hold on, guys. No, thank you. Okay. Oh. Dang. I accidentally just left that comment from my personal Facebook.
You know what?
Because I'm looking at the post from my personal Facebook, and so I thought we were on the other one, but I don't have the access to that one on here, so I left it from my personal Facebook. Pero a ver.
You like it?
No, I was responding to the one about like, oh, you don't crave pizza if you never grew up on it, but I was like, but it's not about craving pizza, that's about if you like,
Well, it's okay. So you...
Well, if they'll notify me if they publish the comment. Someone else said not a fan. OMG, neither. Just pizza sauce, please. Okay, que bueno. Oh yeah, and then like, oh, should I talk about? Espérame. Then there was this other guy who just like started like harassing me, and then so then there was so then there was this girl who came in and said, please don't use they to generalize Mexicans. No, ma'am, not all of us put salsa on everything. And I'm like, the thing is, though, the vast majority of Mexicans do use some sort of salsa for many different types of food. So I responded to her. I was like, oh, like, please don't. I was like, I know darn well that that not all Mexicans put salsa on everything, but in my experience and out of the Mexicans I've met and seen eating out, the vast majority, literally almost all, put some type of salsa on many foods. It can also depend on where you are. So please don't try to come here and make this seem like it's some kind of offensive post. Also, I'm a gringa mexicana. Mi abuela era mexicana, and I said, have a good night. But I was just like, of course there's just, there's just always gonna be people like that, but I just responded like very polite, like, please don't, like, I already know, like, and that's why we changed the wording of the post later on, because we were like, okay, people are like taking this like very seriously, and like they're getting very pressed, and so like maybe we shouldn't have said like they use like Valentina like on almost everything. It's like, obviously, like, I know that not everybody uses salsa Valentina. Obviously, I know they don't use it on everything. It was like kind of like, I guess what we could say, like sarcasm, because it's like it's very commonly used. And then someone else responded like, they is actually a totally acceptable word to describe any group of people, because like I don't know what she thought I was trying to say. I don't know. Oh yeah, and this one said ketchup on pizza. And this was in all caps. Ketchup on pizza. Yes, I'm absolutely screaming about it. That's completely diabolical. And I said, I bet some Italians might think the same with the pizza in the States. But hey, if it's good for you and you like it, go for it. My Italian dad tried pizza with Valentina and other sauces, and he said it wasn't his favorite, but it was good. It's funny how like that some gringos can change food from other cultures all the time, but when a different country adds something else to it or eats it differently, they jump all over them and tell them it's wrong if the food is originally from the States, yet most of our food is from other countries that adapted to our tastes, and so on and so forth. But yeah. And anyways, yeah. So then someone else said ketchup on pizza. And then someone said, oh, I don't even have ketchup in my fridge. Someone said, in Baja, nobody uses that on pizza. We have other kind of ingredients like aderezo ranch. And I was like, oh, well, I'm not in Baja, but yeah, I've also used ranch. Man, these are comments from like a day ago that I never. There's literally comments in here from like a day ago that I never got notifications for.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. Like, Pero mira, muchachos, muchas gracias por todo su apoyo. Por favor, no olvides dejar sus likes. Gracias. Oh, another one of my favorites. The guy you married is not a real Mexican. We don't put that crappy salsa on food. We use real salsa. That Valentina salsa is just used on something. I don't even know what word that is. I don't even know if I can say it. Luis, my husband replied, and he said, what do you mean I'm not a real Mexican? This is Luis, nice to meet you, and I'm probably Oaxaqueño, and I can make all those sauces you can think of, trust me, and I can eat spicy, amigo. LOL. Salsa de Valentino is like water for me. Today I had some enfrijoladas with salsa macha. She mistakenly said we use it on everything, but yeah, mostly snacks, chips, maruchans, pizza, wings. Can't think of something else, but no, we use Valentina, me hace cosquillas, like, but yeah, But yeah, that was just kind of funny. And then like from there, they like him and my husband had like a nice conversation. But like it was just another one of my favorite comments because like he's not a real Mexican, and my husband's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean?" Anyways, let's see. What else? Oh my gosh, there's so many comments. A lot of people are saying like crushed red pepper, Parmesan cheese, Cholula, Tapatio, chimichurri. Other sauces, salsa huichol. Actually, a couple people said that one. A lot of other people said, oh, like salsa inglés or salsa Maggi. And I was like, oh yeah, I've done both of those as well. Really good. someone else said, oh, I'm Mexican, but I don't use either of those. And I was like, hey, as long as you're eating it the way you like, that's the most important. Obviously, I know not all Mexicans do this, but a lot do, especially where we live. But yeah, crushed red chili, stuff like that. Oh, some people even said like mayonnaise. Oh, there was a girl that even said she likes using like creamier stuff. Like she'll even like put her pizza in like cottage cheese. Gracias, Enrique. Hasta luego. Buenas noches. But yeah, someone said she'll even use like cottage cheese or like cream cheese or not cream cheese or sour cream, something like that. And I was like, really? I've never even heard of that. I was like, what's it like? And so I don't know if I'm bold enough to try that, but we'll see. There was also one guy that thought I was saying like Canadians and Americans were putting like ketchup on their pizza, and I was like, wait, what? That was kind of funny. Oh, this one was from 2 days ago. That it's anonymous, and I just saw it too. The whack and the weak. I was like, okay. So someone else said, I'm Mexican, I would never use those on my pizza. And I was like, yeah, I just found out that not every Mexican does. My bad. Because again, like in the post, we said like, oh, they use it like something from having a Mexican husband. They use salsa Valentina for almost everything. Obviously, that was like not serious. Like that was more like sarcasm because it's very widely used. But people took it like, I can understand why people took it seriously. But like a lot of people just came in like pressed about it. And I was just like, guys, like I'm not dumb, but you know, whatever. Gosh, so many of these comments that I never even saw. In Aguascalientes, we usually put ketchup and chimichurri. Someone said mustard and soy sauce. Someone else said who puts ketchup on pizza. Kind of like who the heck, but like, you know, whatever. I'm from Monterrey, Mexico, and I never put that on pizza. It'll ruin it. Hey, someone else said guacamole. Sorry, guys. There's so many of these comments that I'm just now seeing for the first time that are all from like a day or two ago. And yeah. Someone said, what happened to chili flake packets? Do they still have them? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know about here in Mexico, pero, because they usually have like people usually have like their own thing. But yeah, anyways, it was just a bunch of like funny comments and like a bunch of like people just like getting like upset and whatnot. And I was just like, whoa, guys, whoa, like. Anyways, it was just kind of funny and you know, for me. And but yeah, it was just kind of funny. But anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys and kind of get y'all's opinion on pizza. Entonces, ¿cuál es tu opinión o de Valentina y ketchup sobre con pizza? O si ustedes usan esto, uno de esos o los dos o otra cosa. Yo solo quiero saber. Voy a continuar mi live por un ratito más para ver las respuestas y después ustedes pueden dejar sus respuestas en los comentarios. Pero sí. Now I'm trying to look for that comment again. Pero a ver. Oh. Yeah, and I am going to have to end it soon because my phone's going to die too. Mi teléfono va a morir. Who's that? Oh. No, because it sounds like that guy the video that I showed you where he came here to visit.
Oh, no.
Is it?
No.
Oh. Ay. Ok, disculpen muchachos, voy a terminar mi live, pero sí, dejen tu opinión de salsa Valentina y ketchup con pizza en los comentarios después de este live se subió, once this live goes up, like leave your opinion, like politely, please, in the comments on like what you think about salsa Valentina or ketchup on pizza. But yeah, muchas gracias por estar aquí conmigo, muchachos. Muchas gracias por su apoyo. Espero que todos ustedes que tengan una buena noche y hasta luego. Bye.